Hey guys, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com. Hope you're having a great day. Have another mixing video for you guys today. It's another drum one. This time I want to talk to you about the cymbal knob. Okay, what do I mean? You ever mix drums and there's a rockin' part of the song or a really intense part and you just want to reach out and grab like a knob that will crank up the cymbals just so you have more energy and excitement in the mix? Well, most of the time, if that's what we're thinking in our heads, we'll just grab the overhead mics and turn those up because that's where you get more cymbals, right? Well, if those are the only mics you use, that might be your only option. If you used a room mic in the setup, which a lot of times some of us do, even if it's not a good sounding room, maybe we just throw one up by habit, that might be a better option. Let me show you what I mean. If you crank up the overheads, you will lose not only your balance between your close mics and your overhead mics, because hopefully that's a nice balance, but two, you'll get a little too much harshness on the cymbals because those mics are usually really close to the cymbals. And you probably have the overheads at the right volume because you want to minimize the harshness. If you have a room mic, you can turn that into the cymbal knob and get a lot of cymbals really nicely, really mellow, and blend it into taste. Let me give you an example of where we're at in a song. Here is a pre-chorus going into a chorus, so that's the nice drum level, and then it goes into a guitar solo, and that's where I want more cymbals. Take a listen.
Don't get too comfortable with keeping control. If you wanna lose yourself, you gotta let it go. You gotta take it from me. There's nowhere you'd rather be. Don't wanna waste the only chance that I've got to tell you, bring out your friends. You know this thing never ends. Yeah, you'd be stupid not to give it a shot.
Right, so that's the part in the guitar solo where maybe I want a little bit more cymbals. Well, listen what happens when I just turn up my overheads, okay? I'll select right here at the guitar solo, and I'll just turn them up for part of the solo. So here's about 4 dB or so.
Shot.
Right, it's too much, you know, maybe we could dial it back a little bit so it's only up 2 dB.
Shot.
That's better, but it's still not good enough. It just, you hear them on the left and the right, just the harshness comes up and it just, you know, it sounds like overheads being turned up. If, however, you have a room mic, which we do here, it was kind of far away and I haven't used it really much in this mix because it's not really adding to much of the ambience of the track. Right? You know, I thinned it out with a high pass so it wouldn't get in the way. But what it can end up becoming, this room mic can become your cymbal knob, right? You can say, you know what, this room mic is only going to be helpful in the sense that I can just turn up cymbals when and where I want. So let's treat it like that. Let's instead turn up the room mic here on the guitar solo. The good thing about this is that you're not going to be turning up the balance between your overheads and your close mics, and you're not going to be turning up cymbals that are really close. You're going to be turning up a mono, mellow cymbal mic, basically. Let's take a listen.
Give it a shot.
Much nicer, okay? It's subtler. It's classier. I like that. Let's bypass it on or off. I'm going to basically just mute the room mic. You hear the difference? You can feel the cymbals. It adds some space because now the cymbals are in the left, right, and in the center because this is a mono room mic. And it just doesn't sound harsh. And you don't want any more harshness in your mix. You just get a nice, mellow cymbal knob that you crank up when and where you want. That's all it is, guys. So next time you're multi-tracking drums, if you have the control over the session, throw up a mono room mic somewhere. Get it far enough away that it can pretty much just pick up the kit as a whole without too much harshness. And it might add to the ambience, but if it doesn't, you can always turn it into your cymbal fader or your cymbal knob by just rolling a high-pass filter and automating where and when you need. Again, this is Graham at therecordingrevolution.com. Hope this helped. Leave a comment here on the blog or on the YouTube video, and I hope you go make some great music this week. We will see you next time.